Hello, divine beings. Welcome to the weekend edition of AstroTarot. I'm your astrologer, Sarah Ashley, here with the astrology and tarot for the weekend of 11/9 through 11/10/2024. Okay, so the moon in Aquarius will finish up this weekend and shift into very imaginative, intuitive, go with the flow Pisces. And the beginning of the weekend is going to feel a little different from the end of the weekend, and we'll go into that. First off, I just want to say that with this moon squaring Uranus this weekend, it's going to be kind of indicative of a lot of the things you're going to see with this full moon in Taurus coming later next week, okay? The full moon in Taurus is going to make a conjunction with Uranus, so anything could happen. There's a lot of new things that are going to happen, especially with money and the food supply, okay? So keep your eyes peeled with that. Also about financial secrets. And some people who maybe didn't pay their taxes or cheated people out of money, they might be under the microscope. Okay, so those secrets could be coming out. That doesn't apply to you, good. But if you know somebody it does apply to, keep watching, keep your eyes peeled for them. So what does that mean to have moon square Uranus, especially when the ruler of Uranus is Aquarius? Well, there will be some very difficult, I feel like at the beginning of the weekend, moments where people are kind of like knocked off their block, so to speak. So if you wanted to get something done, you were making plans, I just don't feel like Saturday especially is a good day to make definite plans. When Venus does square Neptune as well this weekend, so a lot of us with that Venus and Sag squaring Neptune and Pisces have been talking about this. A lot of us have been, too rose-colored glasses about certain people and situations in our life. And I know with the collective energy, it's so tense. It's just like you want something to believe in. And I feel like with the end of celebrity culture and people worshiping others and putting all their eggs in one basket and co-opting their emotions and giving away their power to others, you're going to see like that's just not going to work anymore. It's just not going to work as we get closer and closer to Pluto and Aquarius. It's that celebrity culture and any kind of popular people culture, like focusing on who's popular and looks most like a celebrity and kind of emulates that celebrity culture, that's over. So I feel like with this is just a lot of people are having unexpected emotions around other people's actions that maybe they were very naive about, okay? Sunday it will get better as that moon shifts into Pisces, okay? The moon will conjunct Saturn and it will square Mercury in Sagittarius, but I still feel like with that moon in Pisces, it will take a little bit of that weight off of the previous day. And moon conjunction Saturn, especially in Pisces, it helps us get real about our emotions. It helps us see like what is not working. If we're feeling depressed, what do we need to express? Moon square Mercury, if you want to say something and maybe it's not coming out quite right because there's other people who are trying to stop you or diminish you or dim your light, then you need to express yourself. And I feel like people definitely are stepping more into their authenticity. Remember, Mercury is in its shadow in Sagittarius, so we're stepping more and more into our authenticity. Just be aware of your own imagination versus your own intuition, right? So if we're being creative, that's fine, but what's imagination, what's anxiety versus intuition? Sun quincunxing Jupiter too, with that Jupiter in Gemini. Well, this is when we might not accept the lesson, okay? I feel like a lot of us rather feel sorry for ourselves right now than accept the lesson. And if you're not going to accept the lesson, then you're going to have to keep on reliving that. That lesson's going to come through different people, different situations, but they're going to feel very similar, okay? Now, I did pull 2 cards for this weekend because I know this weekend's a little tricky. It's a little tricky, and I know the past few days has been a little tricky in general. So because we have Venus square Neptune, like what is coming up with love? Yes, there are romantic feelings. There's a lot of new crushes people are developing, and they are worth exploring. But I want you to ask, what is your intention with this relationship? What is the other person's intention with this relationship? What red flags are they showing you? And what is their history? And how do they speak about other people in general? Basics, okay? But a lot of people ignore that. King of Rods. So yes, a lot of us are feeling particularly passionate, and I feel like with Moon square Uranus and Moon square Mercury, yes, we want to say what we need to say. We have a lot on our mind right now. There's a lot of fire in this chart. Venus in Sag, even though it's finishing up. Mercury in Sag, the North Node in Aries, Mars in Leo. So a lot of us feel very passionate, and we want to just move things forward probably more quickly than we should. But as long as you know that what you're passionate about is actually worth pursuing, and it's not just like a flash in the pan, I'm going to tell you, just go for it, but evaluate the intentions first. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget 2025 readings are available on sarahashleyAstrology.com, and I will see you on Monday for the Astro Tarot. Take care. Bye.